Welcome to chemistry classes. In this video we have to discuss here last part of surface chemistry. Last part of surface chemistry. Okay. So here first we have to discuss here protection of colloid. Protection of colloid. We know there are different type of colloid. We know there are different type of colloid, lyophilic colloid and lyophobic colloid. Lyophilic colloids are highly stable. Lyophilic colloids are highly stable than lyophobic colloid because in lyophilic colloid there are strong attraction or strong interaction between dispersed phase and dispersed medium. Okay, strong interaction between dispersed phase and dispersed medium. That's why lyophilic colloids are highly stable than lyophobic colloid. When we mix lyophilic colloid in lyophobic colloid, you can see here in this figure. When you mix lyophilic colloid in lyophobic colloid, lyophilic colloidal particles make a layer. Okay, lyophilic colloidal particles forms a layer around lyophobic colloid. Thus it prevents coagulation of lyophobic colloid. Okay, this process is called protection of colloid. Protection of colloid. When you mix lyophilic colloid in lyophobic colloid, lyophilic colloidal particles make a layer around lyophobic colloid. Okay, and it prevents coagulation or precipitation of lyophobic colloid. Lyophilic colloid used for this process called protective colloid. Lyophilic colloid used to protect lyophobic colloid. Such type of lyophilic colloid are called protective colloid. Clear? So here we discussed lyophilic colloids. Lyophilic colloids are more stable than lyophobic colloid. Here in lyophilic colloid there is strong interaction between dispersed phase and dispersed medium. That's why lyophilic colloids are highly stable. Okay, after that we discussed here when you mix lyophilic colloid in lyophobic colloid, lyophilic colloidal particles make a layer around lyophobic colloid and it prevents coagulation or precipitation of lyophobic colloid. Then last point here, lyophilic colloid used for the protection of lyophobic colloid. Such type of colloids are called protective colloid. Protective colloid. Okay, next one we have to discuss here emulsion. Emulsions are liquid colloidal system. Emulsions, in emulsion dispersed phase and dispersed medium both are liquid state. Emulsions are liquid colloidal system. When we mix two immiscible liquids or when we mix two partially miscible liquids each other, a dispersion of liquid, one of the liquid will disperse in another liquid and form a colloidal system. Such colloidal systems are called emulsion. You understand? So here, look here, emulsions are liquid colloidal system. When we mix two immiscible liquid or two partially miscible liquid, one of the liquid will disperse in another liquid and form a colloidal system. Such type of colloidal systems are called emulsion. There are two type of emulsion: oil in water. Oil in water. Okay, and another one, water in oil. So there are two type of emulsion. First one, oil in water. Oil in water mean dispersed. Look here, oil in water. Okay, so here dispersed medium is water. Oil in water. So dispersed medium is water. The major content is water. And oil is dispersed phase. milk, vanishing cream. These are example for colloidal system. These are the example for emulsion type like oil in water. Okay, another type of emulsion, water in oil. Water in oil. So here dispersed medium is oil. Water in oil. So major content is oil. Dispersed medium is oil. You understand? Example for this type of emulsion, butter, cream. This type of examples are, this type of things are example for oil in water. So here we discuss what is emulsion. Okay, emulsions are liquid colloidal system. When we mix two immiscible liquid or partially miscible liquid, one of the liquid will disperse in another liquid and form a colloidal system. Such type of colloidal systems are called emulsion. There are two different type of emulsion: oil in water. Oil in water. So dispersed medium, water. Okay. Example, vanishing cream, milk. Another type of emulsion, water in oil. Dispersed medium, oil. Okay. Here butter, cream are example for oil in water. Clear? Okay, next one we have to understand here. Emulsions of oil in water. We discussed there are two different type of emulsion: oil in water, water in oil. So emulsions such as oil in water comparatively less stable. When we keep it undisturbed, it makes two separate layers. Oil and water form two separate layers. And emulsions are highly unstable. This type of emulsions are not stable. Oil in water. To make it stable, we have to add a third component. Such type of third component, such type of third chemical we have to add. Such type of chemicals are called emulsifying agent. So here we discuss emulsions such as oil in water, highly unstable. When we keep it undisturbed, it forms two separate layers. To make it stable, we have to add a third component. Such type of components are called emulsifying agent. Look here. Here when we add emulsifying agent, when we add a third component, this third component make a interfacial film. It make a thin layer between dispersed phase. When we add emulsifying agent to emulsion, this emulsifying agent make a thin layer between dispersed phase. Okay, and dispersed phase uniformly distribute throughout the medium. Clear? You can see here in this figure, here when we add an emulsifying agent, this emulsifying agent forms a thin layer. This thin layer we can say interfacial film between dispersed phase, between dispersed particles. Okay, and it helps to distribute a dispersed phase or dispersed particle uniformly throughout the dispersed medium. And it make it stable. Okay, here next one we have to understand here example for emulsifying agent. Okay, example for emulsifying agent. Here we discuss there are two different type of emulsion: oil in water. Oil in water, this type of emulsion we can stabilize by addition of protein, gum and natural or synthetic soap. Okay, emulsions such as oil in water we can stabilize by adding protein, gum and natural or synthetic soap. Okay, and we know another type of emulsion, water in oil. This type of emulsion we can stabilize by addition of heavy metal, fatty acid, long chain alcohol and lamp black. Okay, so here we know there are two type of emulsion: oil in water, water in oil. Oil in water, this type of emulsion we can stabilize by addition of protein, gum and natural or synthetic soap. Next one we discuss water in oil. Water in oil, this type of emulsion we can stabilize by addition of heavy metal, fatty acid, long chain alcohol, lamp black. Okay. These are the things we have to understand here. Another one we have to understand here: droplets of emulsion. Droplets of emulsion. Droplets of emulsion mean in emulsion dispersed phase and dispersed medium. So dispersed phase mean here small emulsion mean there are two different type of liquid. Dispersed phase and dispersed medium, both are liquid state. So dispersed phase, these are small droplets, okay, small liquid particle, okay, so they are droplets of liquids. Okay, so these droplets of liquids are negatively charged. Here we have to talk about some properties of dispersed phase of emulsion. This dispersed phase we called here droplets of emulsion. Droplets of emulsions are negatively charged. They are negative charge. They precipitated by addition of electrolyte. By addition of small quantity of electrolyte, these droplets coagulate and it form precipitate. Okay, and another one, they shows Tyndall effect. We know what is Tyndall effect. So these droplets of emulsion, they shows Tyndall effect. Also they showing Brownian movement. These are some properties of droplets of emulsion. So droplets of emulsions are negatively charged. Okay. Also they coagulate or they precipitated by addition of small quantity of suitable electrolyte. Also they shows Tyndall effect and Brownian movement. Clear? So these are the things we have to discuss. Okay, next one we have to discuss here example for colloids. In the nature we can see different example for colloid. First one we have to discuss here blue sky. Blue sky is one example for colloid. In atmosphere there is dust particle along with water drops. Dust particle along with water drops, it will scatter blue light from sunlight. It will scatter blue light coming from sunlight. After that, the sky will appear like blue. Okay, so this blue sky, appearance of blue sky, it is one example for colloid. Another example for colloid in the nature we can see fog, mist, after rain drops in atmosphere. These are different example for colloid. Clear? After this, food articles, different type of food. These are example for colloid. For example, milk, butter, cream, fruit juice. These are example for colloid, different type of colloid. Another type of colloid, another example for colloid, fertile soil. Fertile soil also another example for colloid. Fertile soil, example for colloid. Blood is good example for colloid. Blood is colloidal form of albuminoid. Okay, blood is another example for colloid. Clear? And river water meet in sea water and form delta. Formation of delta also example for colloid. We know river water, it is colloidal form of clay. River water, it contain colloidal form colloidal form of clay mixed water, colloidal form of clay. Also seawater which contain different type of electrolyte. We know seawater which contains sodium chloride, magnesium chloride. So seawater which contain different type of electrolyte. When river water meet in seawater, the clay water, the colloidal form of clay, this is from river water, it will coagulate by electrolyte present in seawater, and this colloidal dispersed particles, clay particles, will be deposit and it make delta. So formation of delta also another good example for colloidal system. How delta formed? We know river water it is colloidal form of clay. Seawater which contain different type of electrolyte. When river water meet in seawater, colloidal form of clay will be coagulate because of the electrolyte present in seawater, and clay particle will be deposit and it make delta. Also this is good example for colloidal system. Okay, so here different example for colloidal system. Blue color of sky, okay, fog, mist, rain, these are example for colloidal system. Food articles such as milk, cream, butter, fruit juice, these are example for colloidal system. Blood also example for colloidal system. Fertile soil, formation of delta, also example for colloidal system. Clear? Okay, next one we have to understand here applications of colloid. Applications of colloid. First one, electrical properties of smoke. Electrical properties of smoke. We know smoke means it is colloidal solution. Smoke is a colloidal solution of carbon dioxide, dust particles, arsenic compounds in air. So here we have to discuss here applications of colloid. First one based on electrical properties of smoke. Smoke means a colloidal solution of dust particles, carbon dioxide, arsenic compounds in air. The smoke before it come out from chimneys, it passed through a chamber which contained plates with charge. The smoke particles in contact with these plates, it will lose their charge and it will keep on the floor of the chamber. This type of chamber is called, this type of precipitator is called Cottrell precipitator. Cottrell precipitator. So these are the things we have to understand here. Electrical properties of smoke. Okay. Next one, another application, purification of water. Water which obtained from different natural resources which contain suspended particles, which contain many impurities. Into this water we will add setting agent such as alum or aluminum sulfate we will add, and it helps to purify water. Okay, so purification of water also another application of colloid. Another one, different type of medicines are in colloidal form. Medicine used in colloidal form, because colloidal medicines they have large surface area and more assimilation possible. Okay, here medicine, different type of medicine which used in colloidal form. Okay, because colloidal medicine they have large surface area and more assimilation, more absorption will be possible. Clear? Look here, different example for colloidal medicine. Medicine such as argyrol. Argyrol mean silver salt, colloidal form of silver. Okay, this used as eye lotion. Argyrol mean colloidal form of silver. It used for eye lotion. And another one, colloidal antimony. Antimony, it used for treatment of calazar, curing calazar. Okay, and colloidal form of gold, it used for intermuscular injection, intermuscular injection. Okay, so these are the different example for colloidal medicine. Colloidal medicine example: argyrol, eye lotion, colloidal antimony, treatment of Salazar, colloidal gold, intermuscular injection. Clear? Okay, next application we have to understand here: tanning. Tanning. Animal hide, it is colloidal in nature. Animal hide, it is colloidal nature, which contain positively charged particles. Which contain positively charged particles. This animal hide, which is soaked in a solution called tannin. Animal hide which is soaked in tannin solution which contain negatively charged particles. Animal hide which contain positively charged particles, it soaked in a solution called tannin which contain negatively charged particles. After soaked animal hide in tannin solution, neutralization of particles happen, okay, and there will be coagulation process happen. There will be coagulation. Okay, and this process helps to hardening of leathers of animals. It causes to hardening of leathers of animals. This process is called tanning. This process is called tanning. This is another application of colloids. Another application of colloids. Clear? Okay, here another one: cleaning of soap. Cleaning of soap, we discussed already: formation of micelle. Okay, fatty acid reactor with sodium hydroxide forms soap. Soap with water and oil, it forms micelle. This is another example for colloidal system. Another example for colloidal system. Next one: rubber industry. From rubber industry, rubber obtained from latex. Coagulation of latex obtain rubber. This process also another applications of colloids. Another one here: industrial products. Industrial products such as paint, cement, synthetic plastic, and graphite used as lubricant. These are another applications of colloid. Okay, industrial products such as paint, ink, synthetic plastic, synthetic rubber, cement, graphite used as lubricant. These are another applications of colloid. So here we discuss tanning. Okay, animal hide, it is colloidal in nature, which contain positively charged particles. It soaked in a solution called tannin which contain negatively charged particles. After soaking, here neutralization of particles will happen. Okay, coagulation will happen. Okay, and here this process helps to hardening of leather, and this process is called tanning. Clear? After that, we have to understand here cleaning of soap. This is another application of colloidal system. Rubber obtained by coagulation of latex, another application of colloidal system. Industrial products such as paint, ink, synthetic plastic, synthetic rubber, graphite which used as lubricant, cement, all these are example for colloidal system. So these are the things we have to discuss in this chapter. So after watching these videos, you have to read your textbook clearly. Clear? So thank you for watching this channel. Thank you for watching this channel. Please subscribe and press the bell icon for more videos. Thank you.